out there on the creative spectrum. My name is Garrett Y of Outer Ground Studios, and welcome to the Outer Ground Studios podcast week. What is it, 20?
Yeah. Happy 20th podcast.
Yeah, week 20. Today with me, we have Big Bill Hells, Kitty Glimmer, aka Haley, and once again, my co-host, Rad, aka the Righteous Poobah of the podcast.
I am a monkey.
How is everyone tonight?
I'm a monkey.
Trying not to die from all of you.
I'm a monkey.
Okay, Rad.
Rad, why are you a monkey?
I'm
Rad,
a monkey.
stop.
Monkeys are
Rad,
brown,
stop throwing your
Rad is
shit at
brown.
everybody.
I am brown.
Okay, this is already the weirdest podcast start I think we've ever had.
Woo!
Garfield porn.
I'm a monkey.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
sending them. I've been
That
sending them a
up now.
specific Garfield image. That
Okay,
Garrett found.
okay. Can we get on with the podcast?
Garrett,
Just
let me
move on
explain
from
this.
that.
No,
Podcast
no,
as
I
well.
know
No,
the...
there is no need to explain this, Rad.
All right,
Just move
fine.
on.
Fine. All right. I see how it is. All right. Fine. All
It's a
right.
PG podcast. We're moving on from
This
that.
has never been a PG podcast.
Fuck you, it's a PG podcast.
All right, everybody. Let's talk about Jesus.
Let's talk
What's
about...
your favorite Jesus? What's your favorite Jesus cartoon? Mine is Passion of the Christ, the anime.
We can't have...
Hey,
Garfield.
my-
we can't have...
My favorite fairy tale of all time, like
Charles,
no doubt,
that's something really
hands
edgy.
down. My
Charles.
favorite fairy tale of all
Charles,
time is the Bible.
I knew you were gonna say that. That's edgy.
Okay, guys, we can't have Jesus in my good Christian server. Let's move on.
You can have Jesus in my good.
No Jesus in this Christian server.
No,
all mentions of Jesus will be banned.
Yeah. Jesus isn't
Only
Christian.
Jesus. No Jesus. Jesus isn't Christian.
Jesus was a Jew.
Donald Trump voted for Hillary.
Jesus was a Jew, you whore.
Okay, can we
When
actually...
Mario grew up, he played Sega games.
Rad, start with the first topic, please.
First topic is what's your favorite Jesus cartoon?
No, Rad, stop.
No, Rad, stop.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
moving on from this now.
Okay, real tough, guys.
Holy fuck.
What do you think? Never mind, I'm not. Woody Woodpecker's back, kind of. Alright, so there's a new Woody Woodpecker trailer. Woody Woodpecker Woodman Jr. You know, as we all know and love. And as you all know, he had a trailer for something similar to Looney Tunes Back in Action, except it's kind of only in Brazil. So what do you guys think?
Okay, first off, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's only in Brazil, because only Brazilian people care for it.
Second off, I don't know jack shit about Woody Woodpecker, so I don't care.
There's deep Woody Woodpecker lore.
Are we gonna find out that Woody Woodpecker killed his parents at a young age? And
No, Woody Woodpecker is Jesus.
When are they gonna finally reveal
made
that Woody Woodpecker's parents are actually Shrek and Fiona?
No, stop! I knew somebody was gonna say it.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't.
Oh no. Oh no. No,
Alright,
in the Woody
hey.
Woodpecker Bible, Woody Woodpecker makes his own cross with his Woody Woodpecker.
Oh my God,
This
stop!
is Woody Wood.
All right, Haley, what did you think? Because you said you were actually excited about this.
Okay. So my thing is, I've been watching. Used to watch Woody Woodpecker all the time. Honestly, CGI actually looks pretty good in it. If it were me, I would take out the live action because it just doesn't fit. The CGI looks really good, but it just doesn't fit with. I mean, it looks like it could be really good, but yeah, that's my take on it.
Can I actually just make a statement about something? I've heard a lot of things recently how like, oh, nowadays like movies like Woody Woodpecker and all that are the only kind of movies that blend cartoons and live action together like at the same time. And I was talking to a buddy and he said some shit like that and I'm like, no, because there are plenty of movies that have cartoons with the live action. Still one of my favorite movies is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's still
True.
a good goddamn movie.
What?
That's in 2D though.
What?
2D. That's a 2D.
But it's still the fact that it's blending animation
It was
and the real
actually
world.
that was more of a movie with animation rather than an animation with people.
Yeah, but you
Okay,
know what I
what was
mean.
I mean, unless you count Blue's Clues.
God damn it.
Haley, the one we were talking about was Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
I love that movie so much. Such a good goddamn movie. But I feel like if they tried to remake it, it would be horrible and wouldn't fit the audience.
You want to know another good movie? And I know it's a meme, but it's like childhood for me. That's Space Jam. I always loved that movie.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. I
know it's just a big meme now, but it's one of my absolute favorite childhood movies.
I watched that
100%.
One of my absolute favorite childhood movies was fucking Looney Tunes Back in Action. And
I was hoping somebody would bring that up. Oh, I love that movie.
I watched that before I watched Space Jam, so Space Jam didn't seem that good afterwards.
Yeah, I can agree with you there. See, I was lucky to watch Space Jam before.
Yeah.
That
back. My internet died for a moment. I'm okay now.
My internet died severely. I'm good now.
I also like Space Jam.
Yeah. Hey guys. Guys.
What?
I just realized I'm not recording.
Are you serious?
No. No, not at all. No, I'm totally recording, thank God.
Garrett,
I was gonna look at me like you're an ass wipe.
I was about to like, you know when Homer strangles Bart?
Yeah.
I was gonna do that with one hand.
Can somebody do that? Can somebody draw a picture of like?
Oh, I'll draw it. Don't worry.
Brad strangling me, Homer Simpson style. That'd be funny.
Why you little? You're like ah. Why you little?
Charles, do you have any?
You gotta say it like you. No. You have to say it like you're squeezing out a football-sized turd.
You're actually right. That's how he says it. Do it again, Charles. Good.
Are you little?
Okay, all things considered, though, Charles, what do you think of the whole Woody Woodpecker thing?
What do you think of my Woody Woodpecker?
I think it's a very nice wood.
Nice.
I'd like to build some things with it.
Brown bricks?
Yeah, make some brown bricks out of that wood.
Wow.
I never really watched Woody Woodpecker, so I don't really have an opinion.
Did you watch
I like
Woody
onions.
Woodpecker?
I really like onions. I relate to Shrek.
I really like broccoli.
I really like broccoli.
I really like broccoli.
I really like onions.
Literally everybody did their own
Hey,
imitation.
Dipper, bring me my pasta.
Hey Dipper, bring me my Stouffer's.
Dipper, bring me my Stouffer's.
Alright. Should we move on?
Bring me that.
Oh my
Derailed.
God. I think Rad's internet died again. Yeah,
He muted himself.
Brad.
He muted himself. He's scared.
He's scared of me.
Rad doesn't get scared. Rad scares
I'm
others.
back. It's just family members.
Yeah,
you said-
let's move on to the
Never
next
mind.
topic, though, since the Woody Woodpecker thing, nobody really has much of an opinion on it other than Haley. Brad muted himself again.
How about that? That's content, right?
No, we're doing horror views with that. We don't want horror views. We don't want that. That's not how we roll.
Any content is good content.
But then my internet actually died, see? See, this
Jeez
is...
Louise.
I'm just gonna call this podcast the podcast of problems.
When your internet has chronic depression and it kills itself.
Oh,
That is just a fucked up joke.
I hate me too.
Okay, well... Not at all what was said. I'm probably just gonna cut this little section out. Leave a
I'm
little
white.
I really like broccoli.
I'm white.
I don't know.
What did I miss?
I don't know what's happening. What the
The
fuck is
world's
happening?
gone to shit.
When the four of us get together, it's just complete chaos.
What the
Really,
hell is
just
happening?
me and Haley.
Calm us down.
When it's
Wait,
four
why not
players.
add me on that?
4-player OGS.
All right, can we?
As
Yeah,
I
I guess
said,
you're right.
when the 4 of us get together, it's utter chaos.
Can we continue
Something
though?
gonna
Like
happen.
seriously though?
No, we can't because I didn't say anything.
Oh,
Garrett, you be quiet. I'm the one leading this train, and I'll lead this to victory.
but this is my good Christian server.
There are no brakes on the. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna stop right there.
All right, there are no breaks on the blink. All right, I was gonna say Woody Woodpecker. Okay, I like the cartoon as a kid. I only saw one episode.
There are no brakes on the Pecker train.
Hey,
Guys, let Rad speak, please.
hey, I'll cut your nipple.
Is that a promise?
You better believe it. Anyways,
Ooh.
Woody Woodpecker, Brown. I like him. Okay, I hope he comes to America, so I can watch it and regret if I ever watched it, like the Bear movie.
You can watch it and regret life.
Don't you remember the Yogi Bear movie?
Please stop.
Hey guys,
We
fun
don't want
fact
We
about
don't
the
talk
Yogi Bear
about that.
movie.
That doesn't exist.
Fun fact about the Yogi Bear movie. I rented it on Redbox when I was a little kid.
I don't know how to respond to that.
You
I
should just not. Next time. Coco's Disney's
Yeah, next
Coco.
topic.
Yeah, I just said next topic. Coco's
Weird.
director. I will consume every single apple you own, mister.
This podcast is known as derailment.
Now, let me speak.
Yeah, let the man speak though.
Coco's director. Comments
Rads are
on
internet,
angry.
you're shitting.
I will clap my ass cheeks.
Can we? No, seriously though. Everybody, shut the hell up.
Coco's director comments on anger received. Okay, so what happened was Coco, you know it's Coco, the Disney Day of the Dead lad, all
Yeah.
that movie, and how everyone's like, oh, it's a ripoff of Coco Light. Coco director's like, I don't understand what's going on. It doesn't make any sense. It's just Day of the Dead. And also, like, how he doesn't mean any harm towards Book of Life. So everybody stop putting your hands down your pants and typing with your hand how angry you are. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
See, when it comes to
It's all
shit
brown.
like, see, the thing about shit like this is that if anybody sees two similarities between two things, they're automatically like, oh, it's a ripoff, it's bad, it's terrible. Ugh. But it's like, just because it has the same theme does not mean that it's the same movie. I mean, fucking.
What if it's a ripoff and it's better?
Exactly, that
Is it
too.
still a ripoff?
That's what I'm hoping.
But like, just because, like, what am I trying to think? Just because Monsters Inc. had monsters and Shrek had a monster, which is technically Shrek, who is an ogre, who is that doesn't mean that Shrek's a ripoff of Monsters Inc.
That's
Shrek is a ripoff of the Bible.
I feel like it would be like,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Shrek is a ripoff of the Bible. No, I feel like if you look the Emoji Movie and Inside Out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like that'd be what I'd be aiming for.
Or like I've seen somebody say that like Sonic the Hedgehog is a ripoff of Dragon Ball Z because there's 7 Chaos Emeralds, 7 Dragon Balls, and that each of the characters have super modes, and it's like that doesn't make any sense. Just because it has two similar concepts does not mean that they're ripping off one another. There's only so many ideas in the world. Some things are bound to be similar. That's just how life is.
Some things are bound to be similar.
Can I bring up a little something when I get a chance?
Go ahead, right now.
It's just, for me, I'm looking at that like, okay, so they're similar. Who cares? That's like all the people. Okay, pardon, I'm gonna bring up ponies here, because a little while ago there was the episode with Daybreaker, right?
I don't know
Yeah.
why you
People
say
started
right.
losing their shit because technically that same character existed in a fan-made comic, and people lost their shit. And if it were me, I'd be sitting there like, holy shit, this show that I really like used the character I made. I'd be losing my mind. It would like, oh my god, like it's so stupid. The people freak out when if you actually look at it, the people who made that character probably were just like, oh, that's super cool. Something I made got noticed by the show and got put into it.
Well, that's like the the difference between Zootopia and Sing. Like everybody's like, oh, Sing is just a Zootopia ripoff. It's like, it's two shows with animals.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean it's a ripoff. Sing has a completely different premise than anything that Zootopia does. Zootopia takes into the account that they're animals and puts it into a scale-built society with pred and prey kind of thing, whereas Sing is just basically a real-life singing competition, but they threw animals into it. Or like how everybody went and said that The Life of Pets is a Toy Story ripoff. It's like,
no, because Toy Story was enjoyable.
well, yeah, but it's just I hate it when people are always like, oh, it's similar, so it's a ripoff. Ugh. It's like, what? No. Or like
Naruto and Bleach are similar, or ripoffs.
Or like
their endings are both not good.
Does anyone remember when Terraria came out and everyone was like, oh, it's just a 2D ripoff of Minecraft?
Yes.
It's like, no, it's not. Just because it has a similar theme does not mean that it's the same game. That's like saying Metroid Prime and Call of Duty are ripoffs of each other.
It's just so stupid.
Prime is a ripoff of Ricochet.
Destiny. I'm gonna bring this up just because of I've heard it way too fucking much recently because with Destiny 2's drop. And this is all I'm gonna talk about games, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the same people saying that.
We have game topics later today, so don't worry about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
but this pertains to like the people thinking someone thinks compared to another. People
Okay.
saying, "Oh, Destiny's shit because it's basically a ripoff of Halo." Like, they're two 100% different games.
But it's also the
Just
fact that
because-
it's made by the same company as well, so...
Yeah, but the reason they sold Halo is so they could move on, like Bungie could move on to make more games. So they weren't just locked with that one game.
Yeah.
But it's the same premise. Like, just
Well-
because they're same doesn't mean like that one's shit compared to the other.
Well, that was like something I covered on my personal channel, that the game Paladins, I actually thoroughly enjoy the game, more so than I enjoy Overwatch. Blasphemy, fucking crucify me if you want. But
Oh,
I
I agree.
I like Paladins more than I like Overwatch. But when I first played the game, everyone's like, oh, it's just an Overwatch ripoff, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, just because they're similar does not mean they're the same. And that's literally the title. That's literally the title of the video, is similar but not the same. I don't know.
I mean, they're quite similar.
Rad,
Yeah.
Charles, what about you guys? What do you guys say on this?
I think that I believe that all well, first of all, Cinco de Mayo is a theme. It's a holiday. It's like making a Christmas.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, it's not really a ripoff. It's just a Christmas. It's a holiday movie. And I like that people are drawing more attention to Cinco de Mayo because Spanish stuff is really cool, and I like seeing it in the media. Although, to be honest, Coco stylistically doesn't look as good. That's just my opinion, though. It doesn't look as good.
But Rad, you can't be into Spanish stuff. You're Cuban.
Blasphemy!
I'm kidding. Continue.
Here they funny men. I can't wait to see you without your hands. Alright. I do like the skeletons, though. Everyone keeps saying they don't like the skeletons of the eyes. I like it. I like it a lot. Also, the
Honestly?
details. I like skeletons. Alright, skeletons are fun to draw.
They are.
And that's not
Yeah,
the
they-
say it. It's not.
The funny
That's
thing
all I gotta
is,
see.
with shit like this, is if they didn't give the skeletons eyes, they would say, "Oh, these skeletons are a ripoff of Jack." You know, Jack Skellington.
Oh, right.
That's
yeah.
exactly what would happen.
I think it'd look better with regular, like, white circles, white dots. Not white
Yeah.
dots, but like white circles. Yeah.
Yeah, it would look a bit better. What about you, Charles? What do you have to say?
I don't know. I don't like people nowadays.
if you want to go a little longer, I can talk about games at later.
Well, yeah, we will.
But
We
like,
don't worry, we have something related to games.
yeah, I pretty much agree with that. But I mean, there is a level of discrepancy of shit like that. I don't know English. Just
Brown?
Yeah.
brown brick.
Brown?
I'm actually there's brown dust all over me.
Brown dust?
Alright, shall we move on to the next topic?
Yes, my thighs are already slapping. Okay,
That's
but nothing. PBS to do a documentary on the creator camp. That's it.
Really?
Yes.
They're gonna be doing a... That's actually... Honestly? I don't know what to say about that. That's just
Sorry,
cool.
I have to ask.
With my tidbit. Cool tidbit.
Okay, wait, what, Haley?
What was that? What was that?
Oh, the PBS is gonna do a
Documentary on the creator
documentary.
of
Okay,
Bambi.
I figured that's what you guys said.
Yeah, Bambi.
Honestly, I would like... That'd be nice to see some something animation-wise on
Some
PBS
anime?
that isn't garbage.
Hey,
I'm sorry, 90% of the animation on PBS is absolute trash, and you know it.
hey, Looney Tunes is really well animated.
That's not on PBS!
Oh right, they moved it to HBO.
They never had Looney Tunes on PBS.
No, I said. Oh wait, when I said Looney Tunes, Sesame Street.
Oh, well, Sesame Street isn't animated.
Yeah, it is. It looks so real.
Will you fucking not do that?
I mean,
So real.
I mean, I guess you could say puppeteering and guess you could say puppeteering is a voice of animation, but it's more of a voice, or it's more of a form of acting than anything.
You know what? Brown.
Okay, but
I like the idea. I like the idea. I think that Bambi is definitely something more different than what Disney did at the time. So that having to do a documentary on the creator is interesting because you can see, I don't know, the mental process and what made them decide to do something as off as Bambi.
part of me kind of hopes they show the scene of where Bambi's mom gets shot.
Yeah, I want to hear what he said about it.
Yeah, about because you gotta think. I mean, that scene is emotionally traumatizing just to watch. Imagine making it, especially since you're building these characters, so you're already at least minorly emotionally invested into them.
Yeah.
God damn it, Red. I'm gonna fucking.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. All right.
What about?
All right.
Rad, what do you think?
I think that it's very cool. I already said what I thought.
What, Haley? What do you think?
Honestly, it'd be something cool if I could watch it. I would, mostly because Bambi was such a out there movie when it came out, with all, like you said, the whole beginning scene of Bambi's mother getting shot, which would be, like you said, extremely cool thing to hear the thought behind it. Extremely cool. But the whole Bambi movie, just with it being an older movie, would be extremely cool to see the thinking behind it.
Yeah.
See,
and what went into making something like that.
Yeah. See, I wish they would have done something like that when I was a little tyke watching PBS, because when I was younger, I was always thinking to myself, man, what do I want to do? And if they make a documentary on it and put it on PBS, then that means that most likely kids are going to see it, and then, you know, they'll get a little bit of a hint of the animation process, and that could inspire some new animators, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or even some new artists at the least.
Wow. Yes, I
Like
agree.
I said, it's just it's such a like iconic movie that most people know.
It's one of the
That it would just be really cool to see the work that went into making it, the thoughts and everything.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Bambi has to be in the top 10 list of most recognizable Disney movies.
Oh, for sure.
Yo, actually, that is a good video idea. We should do a survey and come up with the results.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bad
Okay.
idea.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything to say, Charles?
Charles, stop scratching your back.
I think he's filing metal. Or wood.
No, dude, he's scratching his back.
He's scratching his butt. He's scratching his butt. Alright, let's
Yeah, that's it.
let's move on.
Okay. Despicable
I just
Me
cut
3.
myself with a file.
Charles, you don't want to listen to this
Oh
topic.
my god.
Charles.
Despicable Me.
That's the first.
Despicable Me 3 hits $1 billion is the number. It is the sixth movie to hit number 3 in the box office.
What the fuck?
And, not number 3. It's the sixth movie to hit $1 billion globally in the box office.
Okay. I'm gonna say one thing. I hate the Minions. I hate them so much. I hate everything about the Minions.
Why don't you like the Dominicans?
No, the Minions, not it's goddamn it, Red. No, no, seriously though, I hate the Minions. I hate every single thing about them. They're fucking annoying. They're everywhere. It's just like cockroaches. But Despicable Me, the movies, minus the Minions, but everything else in them, they're pretty damn good movies.
The Minions were okay until the Minions.
Yeah. But it's just like,
That's all
I
can
like
say.
how it you know, the first movie was of a supervillain, you know, who fully realizes, you know, to be actually good, and then he becomes a good dad. Honestly, all three of the girls are really, really interesting. They remind me of my sisters, honestly. And it makes a lot of sense.
I have to agree with you there.
It just, and then the second movie was really, really good. I liked how it showed on the the eldest girl growing up, and then it was the fatherly thing of him trying to keep her away from boys, and then it also led into the supervillain secret agent kind of thing, and then now it's going to be about his brother, so we can throw some family things in there, and then here's how the story will most likely go. I mean, it's already out, but I haven't seen it, so this is what I'm guessing. Uncle shows up into the picture, hangs out with the daughters. Daughters want to spend more time with the uncle. Then it turns out the uncle is actually still evil, and then the dad has to save his daughters and get their attention back while stopping the uncle from being bad. That is that is what I'm guessing the movie is like.
I also love Metal Gear Solid 2: The Twin Snakes.
Oh,
Same.
No, seriously though. That's what
That's the movie.
Is that actually the movie though?
You've got one grizzled protagonist that we've known throughout a few series.
Oh my god, he's
or
still on
movies.
Twin Snakes.
You've got one beautiful blonde clone of the same protagonist. It's Metal Gear Solid 2. The Twin Snakes.
Okay, regardless. I don't know. Haley, what do you think?
Psycho Mantis.
I'm in agreement with you that the Minions can fuck right off, but the series in a whole is really good.
Yeah,
And yeah, I haven't seen the third one. I want to though, because some of the trailers, just the thought behind it looked really good to me. But like you said, the first one you've got he's got to adopt these 3 orphan children, quite literally, and all of that, and then learns to become a good father and everything. And then the second one builds on the family relationship and all that. And then the third one, which brings in more of the family and all that. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me. But the sad part is the only reason it probably made it so big is because of those fucking Minions. Which can fuck right off. I really don't care for them.
I hate them. I hate the Minions
Hey
so
guys,
much. They're
you
so
like how the villain in this new movie is referencing 80s quotes and 90s quotes? He's so hip in the 90s. His mullets and his Michael Jackson walk and his bubblegum and his moon shoes and his parachute pants.
Alright, but let Charles talk.
The thing is, you have to at least appreciate the fact they haven't displayed fidget spinners throughout any of the movies. That's a plus. That's a definite plus.
It's gonna happen. You gotta look into the story.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Okay, listen.
To be entirely fair,
the store, and they're gonna look, and the Walmart, and the minions are gonna be like, Papa! And they're gonna eat a fidget spinner, and it's gonna be funny.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen.
Two
It's gonna
things.
be funny.
Okay, two things. One, there are already Despicable Me minion fidget spinners. Two,
Kill me.
this movie was made. This movie series was made before fidget spinners.
All right. That's
You
right,
know,
that's
hold
right,
up.
that's
Hold up. You know what baffles me about Illumination, the animation company that makes, you know, Despicable Me?
Mhm.
Just how much shit they can put out so fast.
No
Like-
shit.
Like, think about it. They made Sing, Secret Life of Pets, both of the Despicable Me movies, the Minions movie, and I'm gonna assume there's 2 more movies in there that I don't remember, and this studio has only been around, as far as I know, for 4 years. Their opening movie was Despicable Me. They've only been around about 4 years.
And look how much they've done. Like, it's fucking insane.
I hate the Minions, but you gotta at least admit, they are a good moneymaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're definitely making them money.
But
Why don't they
it's
just
also
give
the
the
fact that
money to
most of the movies are actually good.
Except
There's
the
some
Minions
parts-
movie.
That aren't the great, but in the most part, they're really good. But they're pumped out so fucking quickly. Like, you look at it and say, how?
She lagged out. Haley, you lagged out when you started saying how. It sounded so funny.
For fuck's sakes!
I
No,
love
but
that.
seriously-
I love that. Like seriously, and then Haley like disappeared in the vortex. I'm like, you know, like you beat like cards, like these trail of
No,
cards.
seriously though,
Like Haley
it's
like disappears
just
in the void, and she leaves like a trail of Haley. So it's like and then
like they honest to God must have like really they must have a huge ass team. You know what the funny thing about it is though? I may be annoyed with Illumination for how much they come out with movies, but I'm also impressed. But you know what? I would watch I'd watch a million Minion movies before I watch the Emoji Movie.
That's fair.
Agreed.
Seriously though. It's
I
like,
thought you said brown.
see, I'm like I hate the Minions, but I'm so disappointed with Sony. They just the past few animated movies that Sony has made has been horrendous. And the Emoji Movie just
Yeah.
tops the. You know what I find funny? Do you think
What?
that movies like the Emoji Movie, do you think people actually sit down and plan this and animate it, or do they have a computer that they just throw a concept into and that it produces a movie? You know what I mean?
I think that the Emoji Movie would have been more successful in like 2013.
Yeah, no kidding.
it really would have been.
And actually, you know the funny thing is,
amazingly successful.
everybody has agreed that if instead of the hyper detailed eyes that the movie did, they actually just went with the dot eyes like actual emojis have,
Yeah,
a lot of more people would have liked it.
Garrett,
Yeah.
hold up. Time out. First of all, this has been mentioned for 3 podcasts. Second of all, last podcast sucked specifically said he didn't like that.
Wait, what?
No, he said
Sucks. Tableau. He said, like, what did he say? Charles, what were you gonna say?
Garrett said that it would look better without eyes before.
No, that's what
Today.
Tableau said specifically. It was like, I don't know.
Mm.
So maybe it's not everybody.
I don't know. I would like it. It would look better. I still wouldn't watch the damn movie, but it would look better. I don't know.
I don't know. I come back from a long time to
Shall we
finally
continue on?
watch the Despicable Me.
Shall we
What if?
conti-
Okay, hold up. Okay, imagine
Hold
this. A man from a very small country takes a long walk all the way to the big city, just so he can finally watch the Emoji Movie. He's
Huh.
old by that time, so he's like, I have come to watch the Emoji Movie.
Well, he's gonna die in the
Please.
theater.
I only wish for the Emoji Movie. Please.
That's honestly a sad way to die. Not gonna lie. That's actually
He's
a
watching
pretty.
the Emoji Movie and he passes away in
The
the
fact that he wants to watch the Emoji Movie,
No, here's the thing. He's sitting in the theater and he's watching the movie, and he's, oh, it's so beautiful. I'm glad it was worth it. Then he dies.
That would be a
He
He
sad
fucking
life.
dies.
And it's a
That'd be
picture of it's a picture of him holding the. It's a picture. There's like a statue outside of him and the fucking emoji. They're hugging.
That'd be a sad.
Hugging the emoji.
I'm sorry, that
Yeah.
would be a sad life.
You know what they should do?
Huh.
Yeah.
They should make an Emoji Movie emoji.
Dude.
What was just said?
Hold up, I'm taking a trip right now.
Charles said, "What if they made an Emoji Movie emoji?"
Stop it. Charles, you need to stop.
I agree.
I think we need to keep going.
All right, let's continue on. Let's keep on keeping on.
Okay, the most plot twist ever on this chat, on this podcast. Mario has been revealed to not be a plumber anymore. So,
In other words, Nintendo's a bunch of fucking idiots.
well, not quite. What happened was in a recent.
Rad, you lagged out hard.
Hey, I'll kill you.
How about that?
Garrett turns around and I'm like, I got like a knife behind his back. I'm going, and I'm still talking on my side of the podcast, so it's like, oh no.
Yeah, no,
instant
but,
transmission. Anyways, okay, so what happened was that Nintendo updated their what is it? Biography on the Nintendo website of each of the characters, and Mario specifically said he was a plumber once.
That's honestly not surprising.
It is
Because-
he's not a plumber, is he?
Yeah, because it's like, here's the thing. He was a plumber, but now that he's literally living in the Mushroom Kingdom protecting it, he doesn't have the title of plumber anymore. And here's the thing.
The
Mario-
title of plumber.
Here's
Okay,
the
that's
Sorry,
something you have to
that gets
renew.
me.
That's something you have to renew. If you're a doctor and you don't do doctor stuff for a while, you're still a doctor.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
What
It's
about
also
Dr. Mario?
Well, yeah, I was about to say that. Mario's been a doctor, a carpenter, a plumber. He's been a pilot, a school teacher. Mario's been everything, dude. He's
He's probably been a god at one point.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, that's Super Mario Odyssey.
Mario's a man of many trades.
That's
No,
Super Mario Odyssey.
he's
Super
like
Mario
he's
God.
like he's like Goku, superhuman or super plumber god, and then super plumber god, super plumber.
Super Mario Saiyajin Super Mario.
This
Could-
needs to stop, Garrett.
instead of the gold cape, it would be a red cape,
I
and
like
then
the part when Mario fights Golden Bowser.
Fucking plunger.
or he meets with Lord Rosalina.
Fights got a destruction
You
lacker
need to
too.
stop, Garrett.
God, destruction like two, yes. Luigi is totally Vegeta, by the way. No,
Oh, yeah.
Garrett,
no, not
you
Luigi,
need to
not
stop.
no.
It's
Luigi
time
is
to stop, Garrett.
Luigi is
She's
Krillin. No,
Luigi is Christ.
Wario is Vegeta. Wario's Vegeta.
Well, Luigi's
You
Piccolo.
need to
Yeah,
stop,
well, Luigi's.
Garrett.
Then who's
Tien.
not Tien.
We'll just we'll fill the rest with like
Yamcha's a Goomba.
Wait, look, listen. There's so many Paper Mario characters. We'll just fill them up together. Don't worry about it.
And then
Anyways.
future Trunks is just Link, cause why not?
For real though,
Oh yeah,
if
so
Mario's not a plumber, what is he?
he's the champion of the Mushroom Kingdom.
What is
I
he?
agree.
He could
That's
be
not-
technically attributed to being a Mushroom Kingdom knight or some shit like that.
Listen,
Actually-
listen.
Actually, can I quickly point something out?
What?
Has anyone else noticed that Mario has saved the Mushroom Kingdom thousands of times over? I'm saying thousands because who knows how many are in between the games if this is a canonical thing. But
Yeah, the Super Mario lore.
yeah, but he's saved the kingdom so many times, and yet they only still have him live in a shack. In a shack in the mountains with his fucking man-child brother.
Dude. Goku still
Yeah.
lives in a giant shack. Goku's lived in a shack all his life. He's
Yeah, but
40.
nobody recognizes
40 years.
Goku's deeds.
Okay.
Maybe it's the same
Yeah.
for Mario.
Yeah. No, Mario gets a party at the end of the thing.
A cake,
How about this?
a party, a cake, and a kiss.
He gets paid in pussy.
Hey. People know Luffy's deeds, but Luffy's still on a ship. And again, is the ship maybe the most powerful wood in the world? Never mind this betting deal.
And plus, Luffy's a pirate.
Hey, you're a pirate. You steal those videos off
You
YouTube.
are a pirate.
Yar har, shiver me pee, being a pirate is all that we
Oh,
need.
Wait,
my
time out. You said that wrong. You said shiver me pee.
I don't care.
Yara
Shiver
har.
me bee. Who is your bee?
Me.
I don't really care.
Oh.
Alright,
The bee in his apple.
what do you, Haley, what do you think?
You're the bee in my bee movie.
Honestly, I don't disagree. Mostly because when you think about it, yeah, he was a plumber. Now he, like you said, he could be considered the champion of the Mushroom Kingdom, which I think would fit him a lot more. To me.
Charles, if you even care, what do you think?
Wow.
Rude.
What
The fuck?
He's just slowly turning into a whale.
I was trying to play the fucking Jurassic Park. Oh no, that was Indiana Jones, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways.
That was Indiana Jones, I think. What? Okay.
Anyways, I think that something. I think yeah, it's accurate. He should be the Poobah of Mushroom Kingdom. I almost said Minecraft on accident.
Brad, what do you think?
I think that if Mario were a plumber, what is he?
God.
Seriously though, what is
He is
he?
a god.
He's been, despite not being a plumber for a long time, he's right as a plumber in almost every single iteration of the game. That's the thing. So, he's not a plumber, what is he?
Did he forget the way of the plum?
I was gonna say, since Mario Odyssey is actually canon.
Wait, no, that's Michael Rosen.
Since Mario Odyssey is actually canon to Mario lore, which is a weird thing to say, but Nintendo announced it themselves, so I guess that's fair. Maybe he'll be something else.
He could be an electrician.
I want him to be an onion.
I want him to be a hatsman. Wait, I'm an electrician. Sounds boring. Alright, your TV's broken. Luigi, get in here.
I like the Super
Mario!
Mario Brothers Super Show. That was lit.
That show was kind of lit though. Except for when Red Luigi just showed up.
Mario, I'm you. Luigi, you're not me. But Mario.
You know what they say. All toasters toast toast.
What they say.
What do they say, Mario?
Brown bricks in Minecraft.
Brown bricks. I was gonna
Alright,
make a joke about Viet.
We're already at 40 minutes. We should probably move on.
I think we should move in. Okay, time for a review from your lovely Rad. Today we are going to be reviewing Tintin the movie from 2011 because I saw it with a friend who loved Tintin, who liked Tintin very much, like brown bricks. Yes. Okay, so ideally Tintin is, this movie specifically is a 3D version of Tintin's Secret of the Unicorn, which is a comic book. So let's say, first of all, it looked visually it's very appealing. My only problem is that they tried to make the Tintin characters look realistic, but also like the style they're in. So a lot of characters had big, bulbous noses, and Tintin had like a small. His head was big, but his face was really small. It looked like a shrunken apple. Bothered me a lot.
I was a very disturbed child. Thanks, Tintin. Fucker.
How fucking dare you? I like Tintin. Kept me company.
I was a very disturbed child. Thanks, Tintin.
Fucker.
Fucking asshole.
Excuse me.
Alright. So yeah, story-wise, it was very good. It was good how Tintin episode would play off. That's literally how it would be. You want to see how a Tintin comic would be like? Just watch the movie. It's actually pretty accurate. It's fun. It's a good adventure. I feel like it's a very refreshing adventure movie because a lot of adventure movies are kind of nowadays. But Tintin was nice. It was very.
Tintin was some good shit.
Tintin was some good shit. Made me disturbed. I'm disturbed because Tintin. Anyways, I give it a 8.5 out of 10. Good movie. Better than The Boss Baby.
Brad, I still think that you should just actually do a review video series.
No, Garrett, you know how short that was? That was 2 minutes.
Yeah, and you can actually explain more of your thoughts.
Brown?
And if you're gonna do an actual review, you don't just talk about the movie as a whole. You talk a bit about it just as the movie goes.
Scene by scene, basically.
I'll think about it when I'm not able to.
Without memes,
I told you,
will die.
I told you before, I will edit it for you if you want me to.
I'll think about it. But I also really have to do, so right now it's not a good time.
Alright,
Okay.
so should we move on to the next topic? Because I have nothing to say on Tintin other than that Tintin is
Same.
Tintin.
Tintin's got tits.
Stop.
Tintin titties.
Tintin's hair is shaped like a hairy tit.
Alright, continue on.
Alright. Main topics. I'm gonna skip number 3 because, yes. Best character designs for any show. Have you seen a show and you're like, wow, that character looks really good?
Ooh,
Tell me
that's
about
actually
it.
That's actually a good question, huh?
Give me.
I'll let somebody else
Some
decide while I'm
secrets.
thinking.
I'll let someone else decide while I'm thinking.
Haley?
'Cause I can't think.
So what was the question? Sorry, my thing.
What is
What's
the
the
best? What is your favorite, or what is the best character design? Do you think?
What do you think of?
For what?
Just
Anything.
Just like
Shit.
you watch a show and see a character and you're like, man, that's an awesome looking character.
I'm gonna tap to that.
Shit. That's a hard one.
I know, right?
That's what she said.
You know what's sad about these always? We get past the topic and we end the podcast, and then an hour later I will actually think of one.
Same.
Okay, let me think.
Shit.
Okay, I've got a few. So I'll go first. What do you guys think?
Okay.
Okay, Space Dandy. Some good shit. I love Space Dandy. He looks amazing. He's a wonderful boy. Not really. He's pretty much an asshole. But I like him. And he taught me a lot about what it truly means to support a popular, and I'll never forget that. Frankie from One Piece, good. I like big arms and characters. It's fun to draw. Frankie is very stylized compared to his other teammates, save Brook and Chopper, and maybe sometimes Usopp.
And
Other
Zoro.
than that,
Zoro post time skip.
Okay. Ideally, I'm trying to say that Frankie's father. Popeye. I love me some Popeye. Popeye is the only reason I eat a vegetable in the first place. God bless
Same.
Popeye. Let's see. Patrick Star. No, wait, no.
Okay, now you're just
Mr. Krabs?
memeing around.
No, it's not. I actually do like Mr. Krabs.
But we're talking about character design, not personality.
Yeah, Mr. Krabs' characters. This is fun. It fits his personality, that's the thing. It's a very bright red, so it captures your attention. You're like zooming through TV channels, just watching whatever. Oh snap! Is that Mr. Krabs? Wow! Let's see, what other character designs do I like? I like Lupin the Third. Lupin the Third actually a really good character design. It's very smooth, very round.
Very
He looks like a
loud.
cheeky monkey. Round. Finally, I'm gonna go with Samurai Jack. Love me some Samurai Jack.
Okay.
Love me some Samurai Jack.
Except he's not a
Love
samurai.
me some Samurai Jack.
Except he's not a samurai.
Foolish.
Okay.
Samurai.
For me,
Kid cuisine.
For me, one that has really good character design is Billy from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Oh,
Not only does his look fit his character design, because of his nose, that's immediately who you see first on the screen, and 9 times out of 10, most of the action does come from Billy. Being the comedic relief of the show, Billy is the first thing you do want to look at, so they gave him a nose to suit it. Another really good character design, in my opinion, is Link, but not like any of the Links. The one from Breath of the Wild, with the blue tunic, because.
Comment. Link's face looks really goofy.
What, in Breath of the Wild?
Yes. Whenever he's getting a memory back, and he goes like.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I thought you were just talking in general. What were you gonna say, Charles?
One thing I learned from a wise man, Will Ferrell: never trust a lizard in a tunic.
That's pretty true.
Okay.
He will tell you wrong things.
In that movie, there was a lizard wearing a tunic that tried to kill him.
Okay, but Link from Breath of the Wild I like because literally his whole the actual design of his outfit didn't even change that much, but the entire outfit, just the way it seemed so different. Like, he's still wearing the tunic and everything, he's just missing the hat and is in a different color, but it's so much different than what you are used to seeing Link wear. So that is one thing that actually did draw a lot of people to Breath of the Wild when it was first shown, because a lot of people are like, oh, is this going to be an origin of how the hero is iconicized by the green tunic or something? I personally like it just because it's a change of pace. I also like the fact that he has what's known as a rat tail, which is not a ponytail. It's a much shorter ponytail. I enjoyed that. I like seeing those. I don't know why I like rat tails. They look cool. And the blue tunic. The blue tunic's color and the design, like how around his neck is the Master Sword design that you can see. I just really like it. I don't know. Just those are the only ones I can think now. And Zoro from One Piece post time skip, because now he has more of the robes. He's fitting his description of a swordsman. And since he's using katanas, he has more of a Japanese feel to that outfit. And I like how by this time in the series, he's gone from three swords that are very similar in design to 3 completely different swords. I love the fact that as the series progressed, his weaponry has changed, showing part of his growth as well.
Counter argument.
See.
Zoro does not look like a pirate.
Wait, what? Say that again?
He looks like a samurai, but he's not a samurai.
I know, but I know.
That's
but
the thing.
Let's be honest though. None of them look like pirates. The only one that looks close to being a
like
pirate is Luffy.
Frankie?
Frankie doesn't look like a pirate. He looks like a dude that just got off vacation in Hawaii.
Frankie looks like a dude who works at Hawaii.
Exactly.
He works at he works at the state.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Hawaii.
Frankie doesn't look like a pirate. Neither does Chopper, and Brooke especially doesn't look like a pirate. None of them look like pirates. Once again, the closest
That's fair.
the only one that looks like a pirate is Luffy, and even then, he doesn't even look like that much of a pirate. So yeah, but those are some of my favorites, and I'm going to remember right after the podcast ends. So I'm gonna hate myself then.
Wow.
Charles and Haley, what about you guys?
Regards to what? Or you go first. I'll figure it out.
I have 2 that I want to say.
Okay.
The first one would be Discord, just because that look fits his character extremely well. The second one's like a really obscure reference that I don't know how many people will get, but it's the Doctor from the 11th Doctor that's like being taken over by the Cybermen. There's an episode, I think it's season 7, I want to say, that he actually gets like this. But what they did was they had made his makeup look like it was torn, like his face was torn, and it was showing off all the like mechanical bits. It was a really cool design for just what it was. For him being somebody who technically can't be hurt, to have him shown that like that way is extremely cool.
Nice. And Charles, what about you?
Heck. I'm really bad. Heck. Frick. Yeah. Fire truck.
It's okay.
Wow.
I don't know. Trying to think. Fuck it, we'll just go with the classics. Hank Hill.
Hank Hill's design is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I know. That's the sad part.
It's the rad part.
God damn it.
It's funny because I am red. I am both red
Is that all you got,
and
Charles?
red. What about Bobby? Bobby looks cool.
Bobby looks like a bit.
Hey, he's an emoji on our Discord.
That's the
Yeah, I know.
Funny.
Show
Trying
the
to think of
emoji on screen.
a design I like.
If you don't have one, that's fine.
Probably think of one later, like as I'm trying to go to sleep, and I'll be like, God damn it!
Just send it to me and I'll give you my opinion on it. And I'll never do anything with it again.
Alright,
Probably
shall we move on to the next topic?
Yes, let me actually just go back to the next.
Actually, can we skip number 5 and put that for later? Because that one seems like it'd be, you know, really difficult to think about.
No, I feel like I'd have a good feel.
Okay,
All
fine.
Alright, worst character design. Think of something really ugly that you saw on TV and you're like, I never want to see this again. Here we
I
go.
don't watch enough TV. That's my
What Ugly
problem.
Martians? That's
Emojis.
actually any
Okay,
bad CGI.
that show was a part of my childhood that I did not remember again until I was 15.
Donkey Kong Country, the TV show.
No, dude, bad character design, the Emoji Movie.
I like the hand. The hand
Yo.
wasn't half bad.
Up.
The hand wasn't half bad. His design wasn't terrible. I like full Band-Aid.
I'm
What you gonna do, huh? Nothing. That's what I thought.
gonna make you strip.
Okay,
Strip me.
I just thought about
Call me-
it. Worst character
Call me
design.
Dabby.
Guys, I just thought about it. Worst character design, Rad Righteous. No, I'm kidding.
You're right.
I'm kidding, Rad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
I'm gonna leave now.
Rad, no. He actually left. Goddamn.
For now.
I have nowhere to go.
Told ya.
I have nowhere to go, so I came back.
I have nowhere to
You
go.
are my only friends.
You are my only friend.
You are my sunshine.
To be entirely honest, in my opinion, Garfield. I'm not saying that because I was posting memes about it earlier. Literally, Garfield is just.
We literally just came from a voice chat where a good friend of mine literally just said, "Hey, I like Garfield's face, and the face is in Garfield."
No,
Damn,
but just
dude.
Garfield's overall character design is just.
That's true.
It's bad.
It's all right.
It's just a fucking cat.
You're just a. Oh, my bad. Tom and Jerry. No.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry too.
No, not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that just because it's a cat doesn't mean it's just bad.
Yeah, no, but I just
like
don't
saying,
like Garfield's
okay,
personality at all either. I just don't like Garfield.
This isn't about
I eat his food.
personality. This is about design. And I think Lord Farquaad is the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Oh
in my life.
yes, yeah, you're right.
Agreed.
He looks like a JoJo character with a small body.
Oh,
True.
Shrek is his stand.
Holy shit!
Shrek is his stand. Oh,
My
no.
stando. Shrek!
See,
Shrek will go
like I
like,
said, I knew I wouldn't be able to
Donkey.
come up with anything.
Hmm. I
Yeah,
did.
I don't know.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Honky Dong.
Donkey Kong's country TV show. Donkey
Oh,
Kong itself is
actually,
a fun design.
you know what I think the worst character design is? Fucking Waluigi.
Hey.
Because let's be honest.
Hey.
Let's be honest. The
Wow.
only reason that Waluigi exists is so that Wario can have a counterpart. And the
Only reason, yeah.
And the
that's
funny thing is, he came up in a tennis game. He came up in Mario Tennis for the N64. That is where Waluigi
Oh
originally came
god,
from.
yeah, you're right.
true. Yeah, that's why he's so good at tennis. Are you good at tennis, Garrett?
I hate tennis.
Exactly. You'll never be good at tennis. Waluigi will always be good at tennis. Waluigi is
Just and
he will finesse your tennis.
Waluigi.
I don't
God.
like Waluigi. It's just bad.
I think Waluigi's alright.
I don't like him. I just don't like his. Have you also noticed that Wario and Waluigi are both wearing blue eyeshadow?
Yeah, they share.
They share.
They share. Like, here, you got the eyeshadow. Oh yeah, here, it's a new one.
What about
Like
you, Haley?
Chanel.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Everything's just shitting out for me right now. Worst character design. I have no. You guys have basically touched on a lot of
I
them.
came up, Emerald from Steven Universe. That's a hella good one.
Hella good
Nice.
character design.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of Emerald. Oh yeah, I remember now. Nice.
Yeah.
Smart about that, my boy.
Oh, actually, another good character design, Sly Cooper.
Yeah, I like Slice design.
I mean, it makes
I'm trying to
sense.
think-
He's a raccoon.
Scud the Disposable Assassin.
What?
Okay, he was a comic kind of like, okay, so imagine Deadpool, but maybe, okay, so Deadpool's like, he's crazy and the world around him is normal, but Scud he's normal and the world around him is crazy, because in the future, you can pretty much put a quarter in a machine and out comes a disposable assassin. However, this disposable assassin doesn't want to kill, it malfunctions and stuff, so he keeps, the disposable assassins are destroyed the moment they kill the target. So he keeps the target locked up and just goes around and does stuff. His design is fun. He's got like a little pill head and he's like very bendy. I like it.
Okay, see, it's really hard to you would think it would be harder to come up with good ones than bad ones. You know what's another really good one? Osmosis
Yeah.
Jones.
Which one? Actually, Osmosis Jones or the villain Osmosis Jones? Because I can argue about it.
Osmosis Jones? Dude, that's my favorite fucking science character from Bill Nye the Anime.
Just a reminder.
No, both of them though. Both
Okay.
the cop and the pill guy. I don't remember their names.
Listen to me. The cop had gums on his teeth. Gum.
I love how
He had
I
gums on his
posted
teeth. I don't like that. Sneaky.
in Work in Progress, Brad posted Lovin' This, and I posted the McDonald's logo, and Rainbow just said no.
No.
No, just no. Yeah, no. I don't know.
I would
I got
not.
no other ones. Hey, look at that. We'll actually be able to finish our main topics tonight.
Wow.
I wanna do games.
I wanna
we
be
already-
gay.
We did.
We already did
That
our
was the
games.
Mario one. That was
I think-
the Mario
Should
one.
we
She
move
meant
on
like
to the
actual
next
games,
topic?
or did she? I don't know.
Yes.
But-
we're gonna
oh,
end it
God
here.
damn it.
Wait, how long do we have?
We're on an
You said
hour
there
and
was a
4
game
minutes.
segment. God
Alright,
fucking
well,
damn it.
Finish this one. This last one.
Potato.
This
No, wait,
next
this is the
one.
last one.
Next
that
one is
one's
the last one.
Really art. No, that one's really art inspired. We're going to number 7.
All right, so we're going to number 7.
Number 7. Cliches. Good and bad. What do you like? Cliches that are
Cliches,
things.
huh?
Yeah, cliches. Things you always see in cartoons.
I hate the cliche of of Knight kills bad guy, saves princess. I fucking hate it. Why can't we have Knight kills? Why can't we have the Knight actually rescue, like, or at the very least saves princess and does not and falls in love with her? That one is annoying. Can we just have it where it's like they're best friends and something, where it's like, you know, he's saving his friend because she's his friend and nothing else?
Like Skyward Sword.
Or at least get to the point and just be like, hey, wanna fuck me?
Yeah, and I hate it when it's the story where the princess falls in love with the knight because he saved her. I hate that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Oh, and I also hate how the cliche of the bad guy just before, or in the final fight, the bad guy tells his entire plan, just every single bit of his plan, to the good guy. Just every single bit of it, just without fail.
Yeah, that's pretty problematic.
Yeah, and then another one I hate is how this big bad guy has, like, this big unstoppable bad guy has goons. Like Frieza, for example, from Dragon Ball Z. He has minions. It's like, if you had the power to destroy an entire planet just by yourself, why do you need minions? What's the point? You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Ask for elimination. Ask for elimination, they would know.
You just don't want to do easy footwork. Why would you do something easy if you have people to do it for you?
Yeah, I guess. I just kind of think it's a little
They're for
pointless.
menial shit. Like, hey, guard my secret dodo stash.
That's pretty much what happened, except it was Dragon Balls. It was like, hey, guard these Dragon Balls. Okay.
Anyone else?
Okay, Dad.
Okay, I'm gonna go with... Wait, what's a good cliche? I get it.
A good
Good
cliche?
cliche. Yeah, they're good ones.
No, I know there's good ones. I'm just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't.
Wow.
I think one cliche in most action-based shows that I enjoy is that the hero always values friendship. I think that's a good one.
That's true.
Yeah, that's definitely a cliche that I enjoy. I also like how every final fight ends with a big screaming, just big battle, you know? And it ends with the hero pushing through something. I don't know, I really enjoy that kind of cliche.
Yeah, that's always for the action pack. You feel something. You feel something for the hero.
It gets you pumped. Haley, what about you? Cliches, good and bad.
Like in video games.
Like I said, I don't notice that. I don't notice that type of stuff. So.
Alright.
Rad?
Charles, what? Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Let's see. Good cliches. I like the. Let's see. Good cliches. I wanna go with. I don't know with bad. I don't like how Groot talks to me. It's like, oh, he's the smart one. He's the strong one.
You don't want it to be obvious.
I hate that one.
Or how they're defined by a singular trait.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I watched someone from Nigeria talk about that today.
Nice.
Or sort of. Close enough. Whatever.
Whatever.
What do you think, Charles?
What do you think, Charles?
I don't know. I don't really know. We should talk about games this podcast, though.
Alright, I guess.
Well, what did you want to talk about, Haley? We do got time. Like I said, I usually like to cut it off at an hour and 30 minutes. We're at an hour and 9 minutes, so let's throw a wrench into the machine and see what happens.
All right.
Well, it's just I mostly wanted to talk about the two recent games that were, well, the beta and the new recent game were just released that I've been playing.
Which are?
Destiny 2, which was released officially today,
Ooh.
and this weekend was the Call of Duty World War II beta.
Really?
Wow.
I will start with the World War II beta because there's not much to say about it. A lot of people gave it a lot of shit, honestly. The only thing I didn't like about it was there wasn't much customization. But I can't say anything because once again, it's just a beta. What I did like about it is it goes back to that it went back to that realistic play style.
Like in the first Call of Duties?
Exactly.
Actually, that's the funny thing. The very first Call of Duty game was in World War II.
And like all the guns have that really each gun has a certain amount of time it takes to reload, like it would in real life.
Yeah.
For example, I was playing as the French
Expeditionary.
Yeah. And basically what it gave the perk of you would get a certain amount of shotgun shells that were incendiary. But you would have to load them in. They didn't come preloaded. I personally like that because that brings in the realistic aspect. And honestly, I really enjoyed playing it. I really did. I'm extremely excited for the real game to come out. Extremely excited. The next one I want to talk about is Destiny 2, because it's let me really down. I started playing it today with my normal fire team, and I can honestly say it's extremely confusing. I wish they would go back to what it was before with the missions, because now they've made it more of an RPG style, and it's an absolute pain in the ass to find missions.
Really?
It's so fucking hard. Like, right now, we just made it through the prologue missions. We haven't even made it past the first fucking mission. Before we're just like, alright, let's go play something else, because we couldn't fucking figure it out. Where to go, it doesn't... everything's just completely different. It's not good. It's a great game and everything. It still plays really nicely. It's just the mission aspects I don't like about it. That is my only issue with it.
I could understand what they're doing, because it's like, oh, we're gonna try and make it more RPG. You gotta find them as you go and then do those. But it's like, for the major missions, those should be dead smack on your map, obvious as hell.
Exactly, and they don't the worst part is they didn't give you fucking markers or anything for the main missions.
Sure?
It's the most infuriating thing to try to go around and look for.
I was gonna say, was it a glitch with your copy? But if this is happening with you and your whole fire team, then
yeah, the three of us, none of us could. We were all running around where the fuck do we go? Where's this next point in this fucking mission? We had no idea where to go, what to do, anything.
Huh.
But yeah, I'm really excited for World War II, and Destiny's been a bit of a letdown at the moment.
Rad,
What
any
did you think?
opinions?
What did you? I was gonna say Battlefield 1 DLC came out yesterday, and I heard it's really good.
Which one is that?
This is Russia, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that just came out too.
There's one map specifically with a lot of buildings inside, but the main point is that it's just a big snowy field in the middle. So it's a bunch of enemies, a ton of people charging against each other. A regular.
Yeah, I've actually know which one you're talking about. I've played it.
Yeah,
It's a really good map.
Yeah.
But my only issue with that map is the train's right in the middle. And it goes back and forth. It's not like a full track. That's my only issue with that map. Is the train just seems a little useless in that map.
Yeah, I can see that.
because like all around the train are basically mountains. So you barely get any shots off with it. If it were a full track around the map, that'd be a lot better.
Yeah. I see that. Makes sense.
Anyone else have anything to say, or are we good for tonight?
I'm good for tonight. I'm tired.
I have skeptical but high hopes for the Call of Duties.
Seems good.
I hope it's good, because Advanced Warfare onwards, Call of Duty has not been doing good. I mean, I don't like Call of Duty as it is.
I can 100% say I played Advanced Warfare. I played all of them since. This one seems really nice to play, really fun, and it's, like I said, going back to the original Call of Duty.
Some of the people I've talked to said that that they will not even think about buying it simply because it's just another Call of Duty. Which, I mean, I can't blame them.
Neither can I, but it's honestly not. It's really nice to play.
Alright, well, if that's where we're gonna end it, that's the 20th podcast for everyone. Does anyone else have anything else to say? Just last things.
I'm never recording that again. Every podcast from now on is going to be at 8, unless I can't be there. I'm done with the podcast. Done with it. Done. No more.
Wait, what?
What?
You know how this podcast was made later tonight to accompany for a certain member who couldn't be here and now isn't here? By just having it at Whistler? Yeah, I'm done with that. No more. This is my last straw. My last clown. My last Luigi.
Last clown emoji.
My last Aku.
Alright. But all that aside, thank you all for watching. Once again, as always, if you want to see more OGS content, please subscribe. If you want to see more podcasts, please leave a like. If you guys have any ideas for podcast topics, please let us know in the comments. We also do artist showcases every other Saturday, and then I have an ongoing review series of artwork programs.
I have an ASMR video.
In other words, watch our shit.
Yes.
Yes.
But anyways.
Or I'll find you and call you a faggot.
But anyways, thank you all for watching, and we all hope you have a colorful day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.